Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I tried out a double cut crease. Kind of worked out, kind of didn't. I don't like this eye, but yes, so it was my first time doing a cut crease, let alone a double cut crease. Hope you like it, and let's get on with the video. I know it's been a long time since I have filmed, but that was because I was waiting to get rid of a lot of furniture so I could move my makeup room downstairs and give my daughter her own room, because she definitely needed it. She could not spend any more time with her brother. It was driving me insane. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Natasha Denona Star Palette. I've only just got this. I haven't used it at all. It's still pretty much brand new except for swatches that I've done. I couldn't help myself. I needed to swatch it. And yeah, so I'm going to try out a look using these. Hopefully they are pretty and they are worth the money that I spent. So I've already done my eyebrows. I've done them off camera. They look a little bit dark in the monitor, so I don't know how I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I just tried making them a bit bigger, so I'm hoping that they work out okay. If not, oh well. They kind of go with my hair. It's kind of like the same color. So anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is zoom you up a bit more to my face. The Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, and I'm just going to put that all over my eye. I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid, and that's just going to give me a nice smooth base. And if I'm looking down here, that's because my mirror is down here, and I definitely need my mirror for this look today. So I'm going to set that in place with some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to be taking the color Phoenix, which is this one here. I'm going to put that just above my crease. I'm going to blend that in just above my crease. So I'm just going to bring that out a little bit more, and I'm also going to build up the intensity of that color. Just slowly, little bits at a time is better than a full, and then you've just wrecked pretty much your makeup. So that's just keep blending. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking just a little pencil sort of brush and going in with some concealer. I'm going to now cut the crease, and that's going to intensify up the top just a little bit more, and it's not the right one, and clean it all up a bit more too. So I'm going to go above my crease because I want room to have the line and also have my lid color, so the double cut crease. So I'm going to just kind of carve out where I want to. I'm just going to put that there, lift up, and that line there is where I'm going to try and just carve out that cut crease. So I'm so sorry, my camera ran out of charge, and yeah, so I nearly finished this one. I changed to just my concealer brush, and I just carved out that cut crease there. So now I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay, so now I'm just going to remove all of that color underneath. So the next thing I'm going to do is cover all that space with my concealer, and being very careful and blending that in. And once again, setting that with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, just so it doesn't crease. Okay, so now I'm just going to be going in with the Morphe M326 and picking up the color Phoenix from the Natasha Denona Star Palette. And what I'm going to do is go along the outside of where I just cut, just to define that a little bit more. Okay, so I'm so sorry, my camera decided it wanted to say full and it wasn't even full. I had to reformat the memory card, but I'm hoping and praying. So I've taken off my microphone as well because it had some like ringing noise, so I'm so sorry for the first half that it's got that ringing noise, but there's nothing really I can do. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is take that Morphe M326 brush, and I'm going to actually get my Makeup Geek Corrupt, which is the black there. The Natasha Denona doesn't have a black. So I'm going to just dip my brush in there, and I'm going to just lightly go around that edge again. It's going to define that crease a lot more. And I'm only going slightly, as you can see. And now I'm just going to take my Sigma E30 brush, and I'm going to just blend that all together. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create just another cut crease just below that area. And that is going to create that double cut crease. So I'm going to go back in with the Phoenix color, just on this little pencil brush. And I'm just going to go just underneath and kind of just follow that in, like, follow that shape. And then I'm going to connect that down towards the out of my eye. Like so. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with that Phoenix, and I'm going to just fill in the outer half of my eye. And I'm going to leave that bare for the time being because I'm going to put a shimmer on top of it. So now what I'm going to do, just getting a Morphe M416 brush, and I'm going to get that black Corrupt again. And I'm going to go on the outer corner of that bottom cut crease. And don't worry about underneath because we will be concealing and cleaning all that up underneath. So just try and get as nice as possible on that outer corner, up the top there, but it doesn't really matter so much on the bottom. Like so. Then I'm going back into the Phoenix color, which is there, and just packing that on, kind of blending the black into the Phoenix a bit. Then what I'm going to do is just get this E10 Morphe brush. I'm going back into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going to go into the color Polaris, which is just that shimmery color underneath Phoenix, and I'm going to wet it. I don't have my Fix Plus with me, so I'm just going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Give that a little spray. I always like to spray my shimmers. So I'm just going to pack that on that part of my lid. I might go into Bellatrix as well, which is just this one. Okay, now going back in with the Phoenix and blending them two in together. Okay, getting that concealer again. And I'm getting another little just definer brush. This is a Morphe M250S. Using that concealer and just going in that empty space of where you've got that. Just to define that a little bit more. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Galaxia, which is this one over here, and I'm just going to put that on my brow bone and kind of blend that in. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean up and I'm going to use the Maybelline hypersharp line to do my winged liner. So I'm just following that line of the line we made with the black. So for mascara, I'm just going to use the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And for lashes, I'm just going to be using my ones I've used a lot of times, the number 19 that I ordered. Okay, I'm just putting them on. Okay, so I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer to prime my face. I'm just going to use my fingers to prime. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Fenty Beauty, which is my favorite for my face, and I'll be using the Zoeva 102 Silk Finish brush to put that all on. And then I'll get my beauty blender and I'll kind of stipple that in when it's already on my face, so then it gives that little bit extra full coverage without the sponge taking away from it. Okay, so for concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand, and I'm going to put that underneath my eyes in like a triangle. And before I move on to the other eye, I'm going to set it with some of that translucent setting powder, the Laura Mercier. Now I'm just going to quickly go over my whole face, just patting and like lightly swiping all over my face. I'm going to grab this, what's the colour called? The colour Gemma, which is this one here. And I'm going to just keep that on the outer edge of my eye. So I'm just going to lightly put that colour. And I'm going to go into Titania, which is this one here. And I'm going to go all the way underneath, bring it back and forth. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, which is my favorite eye pencil. Like, it's the cheapest and it's the best. And I'm just going to put that on my waterline, running it back and forth the whole way on my waterline. To get my Sigma E20 smudger brush, and I'm going to go in with Earth, which is this top brown here, and I'm going to smudge that liner into my lower lash line. I'm going to put some mascara on the bottom lash line. Now, for the rest of my face, I'm going to bronze up my face using the Sigma Powder F10 brush and a Hoolah bronzer, which is my favorite. And I'm going to use this just to warm up my face, because I know I'm looking a little bit discolored. So this is really going to bring some warmth back to my skin, so it's not going to look so white. I like the bronzer on the forehead because it kind of recedes it a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to contour a bit. I'm going to use, I don't know the names because they've run off, but I'm going to use a mixture of these two. And I'm going to chisel out my cheekbones a little bit. And I'm going to use the rest of that Laura Mercier, and I'm going to just put that underneath that contour just to define it a little bit more. I'm going to use my Tarte blush palette, and I'm going to go in with Mod, which is this top one here. I'm going to put it on my cheekbones and then swish it back. And for highlighter, I'm going to use the Becca highlighter. I'm going to mix Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop together. I'm going to use Caramello, and here's the finished look. If you liked this video, if you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. It helps me out so much considering the new guidelines. So yeah, if you like my content, I'm going to upload more, I promise. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye! In my gym wear, no excuses.